Hey, my name is Leland, and I love Jesus, and I love video editing, and I just wanted to share with you a little bit of each. Uh, the goal of this is to not make it an incredibly nice looking video. In fact, I'm not even using the nicest camera that I could at my disposal right now, but the goal is simply to just get on here and share about Jesus, video editing, um, videography, and everything in between. So I hope you enjoy all this. I hope you enjoy the edits. I hope you enjoy the process. And I hope you enjoy the information. Yeah, so let's get into it. Peace. Yeah, so first things first, let's look up Colossians 3:14, and it says this. It says, "And over all these virtues, put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity." And that's the New International Version. So yeah, I love this verse because I affectionately will call it Colossi pi, which 3.14 in math is pi. I'm not a big math guy, but I am a big pi guy, if you know what I'm saying. So I call this the Colossi pi. And for me, it in a different version in the NASB, which I have here on my phone, it says, beyond all these things, put on love, which is the perfect bond of unity. In another translation, it says that love is the bond perfect, or love is the bond of perfection, or love is basically perfection, meaning that when we love, it doesn't matter how messy it looks situationally, love is perfection. So love is literally the bond of perfection in the context of community. And so when we're in a community and it's messy, as long as there's love present, then it's perfect. So, and ultimately that's what Jesus cares about. That whole chapter, which I'll be talking about here in different videos, but that whole chapter is crazy. Just a lot of conversation about setting your mind on things above, setting your mind in the right place, and leading your heart in a way is basically what it's talking about. Putting on love, letting the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, which I'll talk about some other time, and letting the word of Christ richly dwell. So there's all these words about letting, putting on, and just setting, our minds and our hearts. And so I think that that's extremely important. And I think that we missed the mark on that. And so today, that's what I want to talk about is love over all things. I think that, we can get in the mindset of, like love not being the primary focus, but we might think it is, but it's not. We probably think that, like, our emotions, our feelings, our this and that, like the situation. Well, that's not fair. Well, this is not fair. Well, I don't know how else to say it, but Jesus going to the cross wasn't fair. I mean, he was innocent. He didn't do anything. We all have. And him dying on the cross is not fair. So just know that he didn't get what he deserved, and neither do we. So fairness is not part of the equation, and neither are feelings. I mean, feelings are important. Emotions are important. They're valid. I don't want to devalidate those things. But what I'm saying is, in the moment, what does love look like? I may feel offended. I may feel hurt. But if I don't have love, and I don't keep going, and I don't keep loving, and allow my feelings to dictate how I'm going to walk and how I'm going to speak to someone, how I'm going to react when someone hurts me, then I'm not truly loving them. I'm not truly loving myself. It's a choice, right? We choose to love. It's an emotion. It's a feeling. And it's a choice. And really, like that's what it's all about, right? So, just think that that's really interesting. As we progress through this, but love is a choice, and it's an active thing that we have to choose to do. It's proactive. It's not reactive. And one of my friends always says that love enables, fear disables. So love always enables us to do what we're called to do. Fear always tries to come and disable us or prevent us from, fulfilling our calling. So fear's a liar. So you just listen to love, and the voice of love is always the truth. Love is always truth. And I think that that's something that's significant in our society today is like we tend to muddy those waters a little bit where, we're saying like love is something that's not truth. And I think that that's wrong in a lot of ways. So hopefully that makes sense. Love is realizing that you're more than a conqueror. Love is knowing that you've been given everything you need for life and godliness in Christ Jesus. Love is being patient when you don't feel like being patient. Love is telling somebody the truth even though you know it might hurt their feelings. Love is giving somebody the truth even when it might be hard for you to do that. Love is abiding in the vine even when everything around you is screaming not to rest. Love is resting at his feet even when your circumstances are screaming not to. Love is being kind no matter what. Love is not thinking of yourself first, but others first. Love is not envious. It celebrates always and always thinks the best about others and yourself. Always thinks what he thinks about you, what Jesus thinks about you. And anything less than that is not love. Anything less than that is not Jesus. So, hopefully this encourages you, and have a great day. Peace.